Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Carol at Mom.Plans and I'm here to talk to you about something that is brand new to me, something I'm just discovering and I'm really excited about, so I wanted to share it with you. But it is called the Kanban system. I think I said that right. And like I said, it's completely new to me, but it has been around a long time. A lot of big companies use it as a system for their employees and getting projects done. But what it is a Japanese term, and translated it means card you can see, and is basically a visualization of all the things that you want to get done. And the purpose of it is to show you work to be done, work in progress, and then the work completed. And so there is 3 steps. You get your goal list going, you get started working on some of them and the progress you're making, and then you can move it over to complete. And so what I am doing is I have a list for an entire year, but as I evolve and get into it, I almost want to break it down a little bit more, and I'm thinking I can do quarterly. I know my friend Tayloredplan is going to be doing that, and she's working in a Laurel Denise Mini, and I am using a horizontal Laurel Denise. So I'm going to tag her in it because you might want to be watching her video as well. You should watch her video as well. I love Taylor. But as I really get rolling with this, and I'm seeing how I can categorize this into so many different things. I can do it for projects, house projects, for self-improvement, personal development, for fun things I want to do in the summer. And it's just a way to visualize, see all these things, all your options, and about finding ways to move them over to get them done, to be able to get to the end point of them. I think instead of just trying to explain it to you, I'm going to show you. I think that's a much better way. And I think I just want to add that I think the reason I really am drawn to this is I am a visual person, which is why I'm a planner. I like to see everything laid out, and it's just a different way to get your goals listed out or projects you want done without just a list, because it's all going to be on sticky notes. So, all right, let's take a look. My Kanban board, I am using my Laurel Denise Planner, and I chose it because this is always on my desk. It is my mainstay planner. It's where everything goes. It's future planning, it's notes, list, all of that. And so it only made sense to put all the goals and all the projects and everything I want to get accomplished for the year in this, because some people do use a whiteboard for this system. So that is, another option if you didn't want to do this in a planner. Here she is. This is my board. So these are all my projects or my list of goals that I want to do. And I use, as you see, different colors are for different categories. And here is my in progress list and then my complete. And not knowing how much space I would need, I could add throughout the year. I might have a few more things going. I might need more in progress room. I did make sure to have some pages behind it left blank, just in case I need to have this be just in progress and this as a complete. Like I said, this is a learning thing for me. It's going to take some tweaking throughout the year. And also, like I said, this is like just a brainstorm of ideas for my entire year. And, it doesn't mean I have to stay with them. I might have to push them, maybe a year to the next year. And I say that because some of these house projects involve my husband, and he was looking at it and he's like, no. And I'm like, without his cooperation, some of these aren't going to get done, but I think I can persuade him. So like I said, the other thing, it's in sticky notes. So you can take them off if you don't want them. You can add them in, you can add different categories. And after starting this, thought about is like, if you are working on a house project and you move it over, you are in progress. Like I have stained porch. Well, there's going to take a couple steps to do the stained porch. And so what you could do is you could either get out a whole new sticky note, like maybe one, depending on how many things you had to list. But for stain porch, I definitely have to go buy stain. I have to remove all the furniture from our porch. And then I got to make sure I have the paint brushes that I'm going to need for it. And so with any goal or any category here that you're using, when you start to do it, when you put it in progress, You may need to expand on your sticky note to have your list ready of all the items, and then you can just cross those off, and then when everything's done, you can move it to complete. So what you would have in the end is this beautiful board of everything you have done and you're really feeling good about, and then anything left we can move to the next year or the next quarter, depending on how you're planning this. And maybe you'll realize that you don't need to do this. Maybe it's not necessary and you're just going to get rid of it and start fresh and begin all over again. But I want to talk about some of my categories. I have travel, and so these are some that are definitely going to happen and some that are wish list items. I have home improvements, and home improvements are some big things. Like I have new counters, update bathroom cabinets and sink and things like that. So those are taking what we have and getting it replaced or fixed, versus my house projects are things that like we have existing, we're going to improve upon. It's going to be new porch screens, paint front door, paint metal door, paint TV stand, you know, and then there's even update family photos that are in frames. I want to get that done. Every time I look at them, I think I really need to update those. So those are just some of the different categories. Oh, and I almost missed declutter. So here's my big declutter list. And I went through like rooms and trying to think everything in each room that I want to declutter. And then as I go on, I even have sticky notes here if I want to add on to it. And, you know, I should mention, I have been using, they're right here. I got this pack of sticky notes from Laurel Denise. This is the 4-pack, and they have all different colors. And that's what I'm using here. But they have all sorts of different sticky notes. Right here is my project planner sticky notepad. And so I have even some different colors here to use. And then like on these bigger ones, when you have to list things out, those are great things too. There is a sticky notepad that will fit like all different size, vertical, horizontal, things like that. And then there's also horizontal and vertical. So there's plenty of sticky notes to pick from at Laurel Denise if you want to use those. And of course you can use whatever sticky notes you want. And before I end this, I just wanted to show, as I said, like I'm really getting excited about this. I was thinking of different ways, you know, I can expand upon this because like I said, I am a visual person. I wrote some other ideas down, and maybe they're like habits or things you want to work on. And, you know, like I have no spend, weight loss, workouts, kids' chores, reading goal, cooking at home, because I'd rather go out than cook at home. So like I could have five homemade meals, and then I can move it over to reward is when those meals are done, I'm going out to dinner or we're getting takeout. You know, no spend. You could have like a whole month of every day that you don't spend, you can move that over. And then at the end of it, you can have that reward as to be, you know, maybe that money will go to one of the trips you have on your list. Maybe it's purchasing an item that, you know, is a higher price point and you really, really want it. Your reward could be whatever you think of it. And of course, kids' chores, oh my goodness. So you could have all these chores for them, especially like in summertime, you know, when you have them at home all day and more things, more time and more things to do. You could have all the chores listed here. And as they move them over to completed, then you guys could have like a family reward of movie night, go out for ice cream, pizza night, anything like that. It's so wide open as to what you can do with this. And so the ideas just keep flowing and flowing the more I use this and think about it. And so like for now, right now I have some fun activities, and I have winery with friends. I have go to zoo. And so I'm going to start listing out like things that I want to do. And then when I'm like, oh, what are we going to do this weekend? Let's go take a look at this list. Let's see what we can do. It's such a helpful resource, I think, and to keep working forward and getting things done, trying new things, making sure that I have all the trips listed that I'm interested in, because, you know, I'm not going to be able to do all of them, but you know, I can maybe, if I see it in a big picture, what's really going to work, what's going to be doable, and let's get to work on planning those, you know, so we could get them in progress. I just am really excited about this, and I just wanted to share it in case maybe you are looking for something a little bit more, you know, visual, a way to motivate you. Then maybe the Kanban board would be for you. And like I said, it doesn't have to be in a planner. It can be on a whiteboard, chalkboard. It could, you know, get a picture frame, a glass picture frame, and put things on that. It's whatever you want to make of it and expand on. And I just thought it would be a fun thing to share, and I'm excited, and I will be sharing about it as I go along. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down below what you think of this. Have you already known about this system? Because like I said, it is brand new to me, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm so excited to get going and just keep fine tuning it and figuring out a really good flow for me, and you know, all the different categories and stuff I want to. Please find me on Instagram at mom.plans. And until next time.